Welcome to the new episode of the INVITAL Aquarium Substrates Advisory. We will show you the basic types of substrates and sands and give you advice on which substrate layer to use. There are three basic types of substrate: aquarium sands and gravels, Japanese dried substrates, baked clay substrates. Aquarium sands and gravels. Sands are the oldest used type of aquarium substrate. They are ideal for aquariums without plants where the primary objective is to keep fish. They can of course also be used in aquariums with plants, but there are more suitable types of substrates for plants. Their disadvantage is that they do not contain any nutrients for aquarium plants, and also that with a higher layer of sand, there can be a lack of oxygen at the bottom and therefore rotting. It is recommended to use sand with a grain size of 1 to 4 mm, as lower grits can cause rotting and higher grits often cause the mess to settle in between the gravel. Sands and gravels are also available colored as black or brown. If you are growing plants and you visually like sand, it is possible to fill the back of the aquarium with aquarium plant substrate and place a fine layer of sand in the front as decoration. Japanese dried substrates. This type of substrate is absolutely ideal for growing aquarium plants. It is black earth collected from Japanese volcanoes, which is dried into small grains right in Japan. As a result, they do not contaminate the water in any way. These substrates contain a large amount of natural nutrients that the plant roots can draw on for years. In addition, they can draw on excess nutrients from the water that might otherwise be food for algae. This means that the plants have all the nutrients right at their roots. A very big advantage is the ability to lower the pH and hardness of the water. Tropical plants and fish love soft water and lower pH, but this is the opposite of tap water. Japanese substrates, however, acidify the water slightly and pull in hardness, causing salts from the water as well as nutrients. Another undeniable advantage is that they also allow oxygen to flow in the deeper layers of the substrate, so that they purify the water in the aquarium in a very similar way to aquarium filters. However, these substrates require special handling. When setting up, it is advisable to change the water more frequently for the first month until the aquarium becomes established. It is also advisable to cover the substrate completely with plants so that it cannot be seen from above at all. For a planted aquarium, this type of substrate is definitely the best choice, and in the aquariums you see, we use only Japanese soil, contra soil, and fertilize with INVITAL fertilizers. Baked clay substrates. This is clay that has been fired in a kiln at a high temperature. It does not contain any nutrients, but has some advantages over ordinary sands. One of them is that they can bind nutrients from water into themselves just like Japanese dried substrates. However, it cannot do this to the same extent as Japanese substrates. It cannot lower the pH and water hardness. The advantage, however, as with Japanese substrates, is porosity, which allows water and oxygen to flow easily and act as a filter. Baked clay substrates are ideal for situations where we want something better than ordinary sand, but for some reason Japanese dried substrate does not suit us. Base substrates. These are the type of substrates that are placed under sand, Japanese substrate or burnt clay substrate. Its function is to supply nutrients to the plant roots. It is also often placed under Japanese substrates, as the nutrients in the bottom will last even longer. A very suitable combination is INVITAL Japanese soil and INVITAL deep basis. How high to choose the substrate layer? We recommend 3 to 4 centimeters in the front of the aquarium and 10 centimeters or more in the back. This spread will make the aquarium look visually better than if the substrate is spread evenly. Baked clay substrates are very lightweight and will usually gradually collapse into a flat surface. Japanese substrates and sands, however, hold their shape better. If you need to find out how many liters of substrate to buy, we recommend the calculator in our e-shop in the aquarium substrates category. Simply enter the desired bottom height and it will calculate the number of liters of substrate needed. For more tips, advice and tutorials, be sure to follow and subscribe to us on social media, on our website or in these videos. We wish you minimum worry and maximum enjoyment with your aquarium. INVITAL.